Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk Huntsville with Tim Knox and
Kim Savage.
Kim Savage. How are you doing?
I am doing well on this Valentine's week. We've celebrated Valentine's this week.
Did you have a good Valentine's?
I did. I had a very nice Valentine's. My honey gave me some flowers, and it was very nice.
And a trip.
And a trip.
Wow.
And a trip. A little trip.
He really made me look pretty bad because I didn't do flower. I got some like cupcakes that I had you go buy. Okay, so
here's what happened.
Here's the truth. So help me God. So Melissa told me I normally buy her jewelry.
Okay.
She's a David Yurman fanatic.
Melissa has excellent taste. I'm just going to say
I get fan mail from David Yurman. He wants to have coffee and thank me in
Yeah.
person. But she said, look, I don't want you to buy me any jewelry. I just want, what is it, nothing bundt cakes?
Nothing bundt cakes.
And they're like little bundt cakes,
They're
but they're
delicious.
amazing, right?
They are.
So she's like, I just want the nothing bundt cakes.
Mm-hmm.
So the pressure's on. And so we're here yesterday.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of, I'm like, holy crap, I have to go pick something up.
Yes.
So Kim, in her willingness to help me remain happily married, said, I'll pick those up for you. So
Yes.
Kim went and picked up the buntinis, brought them in yesterday, put them in the fridge, put a big sign on them that says, do not touch, for fear of death.
So none of our agents would snatch one of
Yep.
them and
And
mess up the
so-
whole box.
I had one simple task to get the buntinis out of the fridge and get them to my house.
Yes.
Guess when I thought about those little bundt cakes?
When you got home.
I was pulling in the driveway and went, oh, shucks.
And I even reminded you before I left. So let me just
I know.
throw that in there to make it worse.
you're the
to just
best.
twist that
I know.
knife in the wound.
I know. So
Yeah.
I walk in and I tell Melissa, they're at the office in the fridge. I'll go back if you like. And I was so pitiful. She said, no, you can just bring them tomorrow. So don't let me forget those.
I mean, I'll do my best. Maybe I should just bring them to Melissa at this point. Happy Valentine's Day, Melissa.
There you go. You know what I should do? We got an agent here named Tara, who when Tara brings her lunch, she puts her car keys in the fridge.
She does.
Right?
That's smart.
So would you
do
take my
that.
car keys?
I will.
Go put them in the
After
fridge?
this show is over,
Yeah.
I'll put your car keys in the fridge. And
Fortunate-
then you'll call home and say, I can't find my car keys.
Kim, I'll be calling Kim going, Kim, where are my keys?
Yeah.
So, yeah, fortunately, Melissa's been married to me long enough to not be surprised.
She probably expects you to mess up, right, at this point?
Yeah, I you know what? I think the entire thing was just a test.
It was low expectation.
It was very, which are the best kind of expectations to have about me. But she's like, and I know you and her collude. They talk about me behind my back.
We kind of
You
do.
know,
We kind of
it's
do. We
it's-
placed a wager on it. Will he remember?
Who won? You?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but she, I told her I'll bring them tonight. And we got 24 just to make up for it.
Sure. For
So-
sure. Well, they'll be delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got flowers in a trip. My
I
wife didn't get anything. So
Well, she has you.
Well, you know what? That's like a consolation prize in the worst game ever is to have me. So
Yeah.
anyway, so otherwise, it's been just another week here as we roll along, and a lot going on here. I wish a lot more was going on in the real estate market. We're still in the winter slump.
It's a little bit of a slump.
A bit slow. In fact, the Association of Realtors came out with an annual report that said that we're in the winter slump, but things are expected to bounce back. New listings of single-family homes, this is across the U.S., increased by 20.8%, while the inventory of available units increased by 101%. So we're seeing more inventory actually coming to the market now, which is a very good thing because there will be homes to buy.
Absolutely.
Which was not the case here last year.
No, it's going to be a much better. 2023 is going to be great.
I think so.
We're
I
off to
like
a little bit of a slow start, but it's
well,
gonna be
it's
great.
it's time of year, and I like what they said, getting back to a more balanced market. But one of the things that I noticed, Kim, there was a helpadvisor.com is a website that measures consumer confidence.
Okay.
And apparently here in the state of Alabama, consumer confidence as far as the economy and the housing market is running a little low.
Really?
They need a
surprising.
buntini.
They do.
Yeah, one factor driving the market is a lack of consumer confidence, which they're saying that the stress that has been created by our inflationary economy, rising healthcare costs, rising interest rates, eggs, $9,000 a dozen, is really causing a lot of stress and causing people to hesitate to buy.
Yeah, a lot of people are still uncertain about where the economy is going, and you know, I think that that'll shake out in the next.
I think so too. You know, everybody. It's really funny when everybody's happy and spending money. It's when they're driving our economy in the toilet, and so the Fed has to pump the brakes, and then that makes everybody nervous. But yeah, apparently Alabamians are among the most stressed out people about the economy, and that is one of the reasons why they are not buying homes like they were doing about a year ago. And of course, you got the interest rates, which are actually coming down a little bit, which is a good thing. So, are you stressed?
I'm not stressed.
I was stressed when I got home last night.
The only thing I was stressed about was getting my bow right for
Let's
camera.
talk about that bow. That's an amazing bow. She fiddled with that bow. It is
quite a bow, and I, you know, when I saw this, I don't do a lot of shopping. I do online shopping, but when I saw this little top with the bow online, I was like, I need to try that bow.
Well, it looks good. It works out for you.
Yeah, yeah.
You can. It's long enough. You could actually bring it around and tie it around
that's
your
the thing.
hair.
It has lots of options.
My clothes have one option. You know,
you can use it to hoist, like if someone needs to reach, you know, like you can use, and there's all sorts of options. It's like Rapunzel's hair at this point.
I like that as well. Very good. So no stress. But yeah, that's just one of the things that we've been talking about. 81% of adults in Alabama reported feeling moderate to severe stress caused by rising prices driven by inflation. Yeah. So calm down, folks. It's going to be okay.
Calm down. It's going to be okay.
Can you remember ever a time when there wasn't something to stress about?
I think, you know, we are sort of just a people that naturally have to have a little bit to stress about because it keeps the brain, you know, I watch documentaries. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love documentaries. I'm a nerd about documentaries.
You're very highly intelligent.
The brain actually likes to have something to worry about. It keeps it occupied.
Does it really?
It really does. And if you have something to worry about, maybe you have to make a decision. Even if you make a decision and it's the wrong decision, your brain is actually happier just to make a decision.
Just to be active.
Just to be active and to make that decision.
Well, I'm one of those people, I don't stress.
No,
I literally don't. I don't stress. You know, I'm not one to worry about things that haven't happened yet.
Right.
But a lot of people do. You know, I know folks. I'm married to some of them. One.
Only one.
And she's a warrior. She's a professional warrior. Got her green card in the whole 9 yards. But anyway, I think the economy is going to turn around. The housing market, things are really picking up just this week.
Yeah.
And so, in fact, we have a lot of new inventory coming on the market. And of course, when there's more inventory, prices come down. Everybody is less stressed.
Yeah.
Except for the sellers.
What do you think about the new home building market? I feel like they've really caught up. You know, they were behind a little bit last year. They were trying to play catch up. Now we have a lot more new construction on the market as well, which I think is a good thing.
I think that is a really good thing. One of the things that happened during COVID was building materials. Number one, they weren't producing them.
Right.
And number two, they were getting so expensive that, you know, when a 2x4 goes from $4 to $35.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So there were so many things working against the builders here. And then the frenzy started, and all of a sudden the builders couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
And so they're still playing catch up. In North Alabama right now, I think we have more building permits than anywhere else in the state.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of new construction. I love new construction. We sell a ton of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're seeing that come back strong as well. So what else is going on? The job market here is going.
The job market. We mentioned last week that the Huntsville area has just about a 2% unemployment rate, which is crazy. Amazing. But even that to say, there's 13,000 jobs for the Huntsville area on Indeed.com. Huntsville Hospital has 965 open jobs.
Wow.
Crestwood has 296. I think we mentioned this before too. Dollar General, a big employer, has 186 jobs.
That's because there's a Dollar General on every other corner.
There really is. That is no joke. Bojangles, or as we like to call it at my house, Bojangles. 145 jobs.
Bojangles. Yeah.
Deloitte, Alabama A&M, San Mina, Boeing, Blue Origin, and Right at Home all have about 100 or less jobs.
If you want to work here, You can find a job doing something.
Absolutely.
I still go to restaurants and they seat you and go, we're understaffed.
Yes.
Please be patient with us.
Yeah, the service industry is still struggling, I think, to fill positions.
Yep.
So if you need a job, come to Huntsville. We have some jobs available.
And if you're not qualified to do anything, come to Revolved Realty and be a realtor.
We will teach you.
The bar is not very high. I saw on the news this morning one of the home health care places had something like 100 openings for home health care workers.
Yeah, that's this one right at home. I think that's a home. I think that's a home health care company, and they have 74 open jobs.
Yeah. When you look at the variety there, the number one, healthcare. Always a lot of jobs in healthcare. That was one of the things that a lot of folks went into nursing because you talk about stress.
Oh my God! There's no way I could be a nurse.
But you're never going to be without a job if you are a nurse. I'll tell you who makes the money: traveling nurses.
That's right, they do. Actually, funny little bit of trivia. I used to work for a company that staffed traveling nurses. That was their whole
job.
Was
it, huh?
You just have to call on the phone. I need a nurse. I need a nurse.
I know Chelsea's Airbnbs, traveling nurses coming in and out, but a lot of jobs, and they're not all high-tech jobs. That's one of the things about the area here is with our economy, anytime you have a housing boom and you have a business boom that follows, the business follows people. We say. So when you've got like a new construction area being opened up, well then once it starts, then here comes the retail, the restaurants, the support businesses.
Absolutely.
So even though the core businesses here can be tech or defense, there are far more support jobs like Dollar General, Bohangles, Deloitte and Touche. Which, so you really run the gamut there.
Yeah, and then so big news for one of our very big local employers. Boeing.
Yeah, what's going on with Boeing?
They landed a $1.6 billion with a B contract for Air Force missile work. They announced that just recently, and it will be supported in Alabama. There will also be work in Utah and Ohio, but the project will be supported here in little old Huntsville. They have been selected as the prime contractor for the nation's intercontinental ballistic missile. That's ICBM guidance subsystems support.
Say that 3 times.
I cannot. The contract calls for guidance subsystem support for the Minuteman III ICBM, and it will continue for 16 years, this work.
Wow.
So to ensure safe, secure, and effective strategic deterrence until 2039.
Ooh, I'll be 40.
Don't say.
Past
40.
You know what we need is some technology that can shoot down a damn balloon. That would be really nice to have. I could have went out there with a BB gun and took that thing down. So, but that's big news. Boeing is one of the old go-to employers here from the 60s because they were always very big in the rocket program. I actually worked for Boeing.
Did you?
For a number of years.
That's how I got here.
Is that through Boeing?
Well, my ex-husband worked for Boeing, and that's why we moved here.
Well, I worked from Boeing from 82 to 87, 88. Something.
Nice.
Melissa, we actually met at Boeing.
Ah,
yes,
okay.
The lady who's mad about her cupcakes. But
sorry, Melissa.
But Boeing has always been a big force. But here's an interesting, here's a completely useless but interesting fact. When I went to work for Boeing in 1982, they only had about 40 people here because the Apollo program had wound down from like 500 to like 40.
Oh, wow.
And they had one little bitty Army contract. Well, guess what? Here comes Space Station, which carried them for umpteen years. But now they are one of the biggest defense contractor employers here. So that's big news. What else is going on?
Well, big announcement for the Town Madison area. So if you're not familiar with Town Madison, it's just an area in Madison. There's Toyota Stadium there, lots of restaurants, places to live, shopping, retail, live, workspace. Anyway, BJ's Wholesale Club is going to open in Town Madison. It's the first Alabama location. The company itself is about 39 years old, and it's like a Sam's or Costco, but they sell non-bulk and bulk warehouse stock. So
I love the non-bulk. We're like Costco people.
Yeah.
And if you want toilet paper, you have to buy a half a trailer truckload.
You do, but you're going to
We
use
go through it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you were probably glad to have that Costco stock back in 2020
back when
there
toilet
was
paper was scarce.
Yeah.
That's good news. BJ's Wholesale. There's another one. What was it? Gordon's is here now. They are a wholesale food distributor.
Yes.
And a lot of restaurants, but the public can also go in. So if you want 300 cucumbers, it's a great place.
Can you buy 300 cucumbers?
I bet you can. I bet you can buy whatever.
I guess you probably could.
I love the wholesale things.
Yeah.
I remember when Sam's opened here years and years. They were the first one. And man, everybody was shopping at Sam's, buying stuff we didn't need just because it was on sale.
Well,
So,
that's the American way.
It's kind of what we do. Hey, speaking of small business and entrepreneurs, I want to talk about a guy really quickly.
Sure.
And then we can get back to the Huntsville Botanical. I cheat.
My list.
I read
back
her list.
to my list.
Buddy of mine, his name is Nate Sharp. And
Okay.
Nate owns a company called On the Spot, and it is an automotive detailing shop. Well, Nate has just opened his new facility, and it is a $7 million car
That
wash.
is crazy. I can't even imagine.
Well, here's the cool thing. Nate he's just a classic entrepreneur. He's a young man, started out doing mobile car washes.
Okay.
Come around, he would wash your car, and then he rented out this little, one bay car wash and was detailing cars there. Opened up a spot in Madison called On the Spot. Actually wrapped my car. But he would do really high-end automotive detailing. You would drive by and there'd be Ferraris and Mercedes. And so up on University Drive here, he bought a used car dealership facility and has turned it into a $7 million car wash. But I mean, it's not just a car wash where the car goes in. It's got like a 40-foot wraparound bar with snacks.
So you
and
can
drinks.
like hang out while your car is getting washed.
You can hang out while your car is getting detailed. They do.
That's
Let me pull
exciting.
this up because I want to make sure I get the details.
Yeah.
I somehow managed to flummox it.
Nate from On the Spot.
On the Spot, Nate Sharp, and his
Okay.
On the Spot, new state-of-the-art car wash. Grand opening on the 16th. Let's see. It is $7 million into the new business that features an assembly line conveyor belt running 220 feet in length.
Wow.
On the Spot will boast the world's longest full-service car wash. These are guys and gals actually washing and detailing your car. It will also have a detail center equipped with 2 dry bays for tint and paint correction, 3 detailing bays, and 1 hand wash bay. And they can take a car and just make it amazing. So I just want to give a shout out to Nate because this is a major accomplishment. A young man who used to drive around washing cars has opened this facility.
That's
so
exciting.
I'm actually going to be doing an interview with Nate and do some video there from the facility.
Cool.
And maybe get my car washed for free.
I would like to get in on that free car wash deal, please.
All right, maybe we'll go down together. So, I love that story. You know me, I'm an old entrepreneur, been doing it here forever, and I love it when someone starts just a little small business and they grow it into something like that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there while we were talking about business.
Hard work can indeed pay off.
It can indeed, boys and girls.
Yes.
You millennials, take note.
Absolutely.
All right. What else is
One more
happening?
bit of Huntsville trivia for today. The Huntsville Botanical Garden. If you don't know the Botanical Garden, it is lovely. It's one of my favorite places.
What is it exactly?
Well,
It's a big garden.
It's a big garden. You can
Botanically
stroll through the
speaking.
garden. They have different things for different seasons. They also have displays, like say it's they'll have pumpkin sort of things.
The Christmas lights. The kids love the Christmas lights.
The Christmas lights are there. The Galaxy of Lights. They have a butterfly house. They have fun things for kids. I used to bring my girls there when they were smaller, like the sprinklers, that come out of the ground.
Oh, the boys love my grandsons love that.
Yeah, it's a fun place. Plus, they do events. They do like wedding events, just meetings and things like that. Anyway, the Botanical Garden has been nominated for the USA Today 2023 10 Best Reader's Choice Award for the Best Botanical Garden. And I'm assuming that's in the country. And
Yeah, because
there is
there's only
a
one
link.
here. So.
There's a link so you can vote. The voting ends March 6th, so we can put a little link in the comments of our video here. So you can vote for the Botanical Garden.
That's actually a very big deal. The Botanical Garden is just, it's really cool to go through there.
It is
and
cool.
then at holidays, like I said, they do the Christmas tree or Christmas light thing. And the kids just love that. So good.
Yeah,
we're just winning awards all over the place. You know what else we're doing, Kim?
What?
We're on Let's Make a Deal.
Ooh, I love
There's the
Let's
thumbnail.
Make a Deal as a kid. Ooh.
Yeah, and it was the 106 Jefferson Hotel. You're familiar with the Jefferson. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's a beautiful hotel downtown. They have a rooftop bar. They have a really nice restaurant downstairs. But the rooftop bar, you can't beat it for sure. It has a great view of Huntsville. You know, just open air bar.
We've established that you know your open air bars.
I love the open air bars. I do. They're fabulous.
The wind in your hair.
I like to sit outside, you know, on a nice summer afternoon, have a little cocktail. Yeah.
Well, the Jefferson, let's see, 106 Jefferson Hotel featured on popular national game show. Named America's Best Place to Live by U.S. News and World Report last year. Little old Huntsville has seen exponential growth and continues to solidify. I read that so well without my glasses.
You did a good job on
its
that
position as a top destination. Now, you wouldn't think of Huntsville, Alabama as a big destination place, but we have Botanical Gardens, Space Camp, Space and Rocket Center.
Yeah.
We got the roadside rocket that's still sitting out there.
We got the roadside rocket. We have the Trash Pandas.
We do have the Trash Pandas.
We have a hockey team.
Okay, so we got a lot. We got
some
soccer
stuff
coming.
going on.
Anyway, the Jefferson was featured in an episode of Let's Make a Deal. The episode included a prize package with a one-of-a-kind trip to Huntsville hosted by the Jefferson and featuring local partners who showcase the best Huntsville have to offer, including the Space and Rocket Center and Space
Good job, Huntsville.
Yay!
Yay! I love that. That's fun.
Yeah. A trip to Huntsville.
A trip to Huntsville, Alabama. Can you imagine, though, kind of when some of those people saw that prize come up, like Huntsville,
where?
Alabama? I don't know, $500? How am I going to bid on this? I have no idea.
You know, it's a prize package valued at $100. No, I'm sure it was very nice. A lot of people love Space Camp. Both of my girls went to Space Camp.
Really?
So they did. Yep.
That's fun.
Very cool. They also have Aviation Challenge, but I mean, I think it says something when either you are the answer on that Wheel of Fortune,
yes,
or you are a prize package on Let's Make a Deal.
Make a Deal. That's awesome.
It's a prize worth $100. Oh, we're playing.
We are being silly today.
Really. We do have a Decatur office. Valerie is our broker there and is doing a great job getting that office up and running. And Kim spoke to Valerie, and let's take a look.
Hey, so today I am talking with Miss Valerie Povey. She is the broker for our Decatur office. So Valerie, welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah. So Valerie, tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Gosh, a little bit about myself. Well, first and foremost, I'm in the Decatur office, so come on over. I broker that office and also still buy and sell real estate over there in Decatur and other places. But
you're all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
She's always all over the place. But your main office is Decatur, our Decatur location, which is on 6th Avenue.
It is.
For anyone who doesn't know, we'll pop the directions in the comments and the address in the comments so everyone knows where that office is. But
everyone knows it's between Bojangles and Jimmy Smith Jewelry.
I always just tell people look for the Bojangles, and we're right there. Yeah, you can't miss that.
No, everyone knows where Bojangles is. I mean, come on.
So Valerie is so sweet. She always takes care of us here in Huntsville. She brings us stuff. She brings us baked goods, which is just one of the reasons why we love you. One of the many reasons. But tell everyone, you have quite an interesting background. Tell everyone just a little bit about you.
Everybody has an interesting background, but mine is a little unique. I started my life, and I mean started because I started before I was 3. I was a ballerina. And when an injury ended that career path as a very young girl, I went into human resources management and worked in that arena for about 29 years in human resources management.
Okay, so when you find something, you stick with it, don't you?
Yes, I do. And during that time, I also acted as a civil mediator.
What is a civil mediator?
Mediator is a person who hears issues between parties and comes to a mutually agreeable conclusion to avoid arbitration or legal action.
So it was a natural fit for you to go into real estate, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And in human resources, I worked in a closed union shop environment for a lot of those years. So I was the chief negotiator. I negotiated labor contracts, which positioned me well to be a contract negotiator for real estate.
For real estate, absolutely. Well, that was an interesting, and you did some of your own personal real estate investing during that time. That sort of got you into the real estate field too, right?
I did. I bought my first flip property when I was an extremely young woman, still an age that started with 2. I don't even remember, but I must have been that age.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a long time ago sometimes, doesn't it?
It was.
I can relate to that.
Yes, and I started flipping properties, and this is how long ago it was. I went to the library, I'm not joking, and got a book about how to replace ceilings and rented a drywall hanger. And
okay, that's extreme.
it was so much fun.
I didn't even know there would be a book about how to replace a ceiling.
There
but
used
I
to
guess
be.
there had to be, right?
Now we ask the Google.
Now we ask the Google and the YouTube and all those things.
Yes, YouTube.
That's funny.
Isn't that funny?
That is funny. Well, okay, so you've really been in real estate from the ground up, or the ceiling down.
The ceiling down.
I guess we should say.
And the ground up. I did the hardwood floors. That was an adventure. Tore out the pink and blue shag carpet.
Ooh, remember shag carpet?
I do. I do.
Yeah, that was a fun era.
It was.
Yeah. Okay, well, all right, so Valerie is our Decatur broker. Again, in case you missed that part, we're on 6th Avenue in Decatur. And just mention, what is your dog's name? Valerie has the most cute dog.
He's so cute. His name is Benji, and if you stop by and see me at the office, which I hope you will, Benji's often there.
She always has baked goods, and she always has Benji.
I do. I do.
So if you didn't even need another reason to stop by Decatur, those are 2 very good reasons.
And you didn't tell the other really cool reason. We have a playroom.
Oh, you do have a super cool playroom in Decatur. It's really cute.
Isn't it cool?
It's really cute with a mural and everything.
It has a great big tree with a swing.
I like to hang out there, and I'm not even a kid. It's fun.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by and talking to us today, Valerie.
Well, thank you for talking to me, and
You're welcome.
You for listening to us.
Go see Valerie in Decatur.
Come see me.
All right. See you guys.
Over and out.
One of the things about Valerie that I love, she always has baked goods with her.
She does. She does. And she kind of smells like cupcakes.
She does. That's why I like her so much. I got to tell you, ladies, Valentine's Day, you want to attract a guy, wear some perfume that smells like a bundt cake.
Oh, do you want another fun fact?
I do.
Victoria's Secret based their whole model on like their perfume, their body scents, on the fact that men love the smell of like vanilla.
Bacon?
No, I think it was vanilla. I think vanilla was the main.
What's it? Lavender.
fragrance.
Is that lavender is supposed to be like the one that kind of catches your attention?
I think lavender helps you relax.
Is that it?
Yeah, but vanilla is kind of, what you guys like. You like cupcakes and
I like vanilla. a little syrup on there. Well, what's interesting is back in the old days, back 50, 60 years ago, actually beyond that, the ladies here in Alabama would put a little vanilla extract behind their ears.
See?
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Ooh, I had an aunt who was quite the party girl in the 50s.
Okay.
And she would tell stories about dabbing a little vanilla extract behind her ears before she went dancing at the juke joint.
See, you don't even need the Victoria's Secret or the expensive perfume.
You just get some vanilla extract.
You just go down to Publix, get yourself a bottle of vanilla extract. In fact, go for the expensive one. Go for the pure vanilla extract.
Get the
Because
real
there's
stuff.
2 versions.
Yeah.
There's like the imitation and the pure. Get that stuff for $9. Little right here.
Men
there you
will
go.
be following you around
There
like
you
puppy
go.
dogs.
You're welcome
folks.
for that helpful tip.
Anyway, so this show, we always start right here and it just runs off the rails. But
We go right off
But
the
that's
rails
okay.
from
We've
the beginning.
got Buntinis in the fridge. So, all right, guys, that is going to do it. Hey, do us a favor if you like what we do here on this channel, and why wouldn't you?
It'd be crazy not to.
God, really. Hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, click the little bell, and that way you never miss another show. And if you are interested in relocating here to Huntsville, Alabama, and you would like the assistance of the fastest growing little independent brokerage in town, that is us, Revolved Realty, more than happy to help you. And if you're already here, well, that makes it easy. We'd be more than happy to help you as well.
Give us a call.
Yeah, leave a comment below. We're going to give away a prize package.
Ooh.
It's going to be a bottle of vanilla extract.
And a cupcake.
And a cupcake. A prize worth about $7.
$7 sounds fair.
Yeah, let's see you do that, Keller Williams. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye.